Hey, how are you? Are you alright? Are you... It's okay. It's okay. You're alright. You're alright. It's going to be fine. You're safe here. No matter what's happened. And you don't need to tell me anything. I just want you to know that whilst you're here, you are in my care. And everything is going to be alright. These walls stand proud and tall. This home is stable. And whilst you are here, you are in my care. You're going to be okay. And you don't need to tell me what's happened. You will always be welcome here. And you will always be looked after. Now I'm sure you might be feeling a little scared right now. That's perfectly okay. It's totally normal and it is completely fine. But I want you to know that the world will keep turning. You will keep breathing. And no matter what has happened, you will be okay. Let's take some breaths together, alright? I know it can sound a little silly, but trust me, it will help. So we're going to slowly breathe in and in again sharply, and now hold on to that, and then exhale slowly. So we're going to breathe in and in again, and hold on to that and release. Now we'll do this a few more times. So breathe in slowly. And in again. And hold. And release. So breathe in. And in again. And hold. And release. Breathe in. And in again. And hold. And release. Now, I want you to try and keep hold of that breathing. Not necessarily with both inhales, but to be slow and deep, and just to follow along with my voice. You can close your eyes if you would like to, or keep them open if you would prefer to see me here in front of you. You can watch my hands. You can follow my nose. You can just listen to my voice. As long as it will help you stay focused on me, or anything that is around you. Now, whilst we're breathing slow, I thought we could play a game together. These are some grounding exercises which, if you're feeling a little bit anxious or stressed or worried, they will help you come back down to earth, be centered again, and know that you are here with me right now, in this moment. There is nothing else around you but this moment here with your breathing and myself and the fact that you are okay right now. So we'll go turn by turn. I'll start and then you can follow. If you could tell me 5 things that you can see around you. So I'll start. I can see a lot of art that I have taped to my walls that I've been doing over the past few weeks. And what can you see around you? Good. And these can be a single word, a sentence, if it reminds you of anything you want to tell me. But even just one word will do. I can see a can of hairspray. And you? Good. I can see a roll of sellotape, and you can see. Good. I can see a complete works of Oscar Wilde, which I've almost never read anything from, and I've been using as a stand for my phone. Good. And finally, I can see a hardback book by the poet Brian Bilston called Diary of a Somebody, which I've read some of, and I believe as a poem for every day of the year. I think, I can't remember, that might be what's in it. What can you see? Good. Now, if you could tell me 4 things that you can hear, with your ears. I can hear a little bit of rain on the window pane. Good. I can hear myself swallowing, so I know that I'm alright and functioning. Good. 2 more. I can hear cars racing past or gently drifting, I don't know. And lastly, I can hear my glass of water, and I hope you have some water. Because it is important that you stay hydrated and that you remember to have some water. Please get some if you do not. Please get some water. What can you hear? Finally, what can you hear? Perhaps my voice, if nothing else. Or your own breath. Good. That's good. That's perfect. Next, tell me 3 things. 3 things that you can feel. I can feel my knees on a hardwood floor. Good. I can feel my teeth when they clack together, when they clack together. Good. That's good. I can feel the mild remnants of facial hair that I'm capable of growing, because I have still not shaven. So I can feel that is quite soft and weirdly prickly at the same time. A little prickly, a little soft, but also prickly. Good. Now, a slightly trickier one. 2 things, that's two, that you can taste. I can taste the slight dustiness of the air around me. The slight dustiness. Good. And I can taste the plainness of having not had food for a while. That sort of taste of a lack of flavour, if you know what I mean. What about you? Good. And finally, one thing that you can smell. I can smell the books around me. I can smell the books. I can smell the books. And what can you smell around you? Good. That was very well done. That was very well done. You did very well. Very well. I have one more game that we can play for a little bit, for a few minutes or so. This will be categories, listing, categories. And I was thinking the category can be vehicles / modes of transport. Sounds boring, I know, but I think it's actually a little fun. I'll go first. Simple enough with walking. Walking on our 2 feet, or rolling wheels, if feet are not your transport of choice. Your turn. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. My next one is hopping on 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, hopping on 2 feet, on 2 feet, on 2 feet, which I suppose is jumping. So I guess I've given 2 answers: jumping and hopping, hopping and jumping, hopping and jumping, jumping and hopping and jumping and hopping. And you? Very good. My next one is a jet ski. A jet ski. Have you ever been skiing or snowboarding? I've been maybe once or twice a long time ago skiing, I think. Kind of scares me a bit, to be honest. It's definitely a lot of fun, but I think it does. You have to be brave. You have to be a little bit brave to do it, at least, even though once you're there and going, you are going. But I suppose if it was easy, then it wouldn't be a brave thing to do. And that's why I'm glad that you're here as well, actually. Because I think it's very brave of you. I think you're very brave. And that you're doing very well. Sorry, back to the game. What's your next one? Very good. I will go with the tram. Everybody likes trams. They're quite fun. They're like buses, but terrible and kind of adorable at the same time. You don't see enough of them. Very good. Another one could be hang glider, gliding around, soaring through the skies. Not quite a bird, but a joyous descending flight. A joyous descending flight, descending flight. And how about a unicycle? That's a fun one. You hardly ever see people on a unicycle. There's sometimes people on those sort of electric mono wheel kind of things, and they're just hovering on a wheel right in between them. They're just kind of speeding around. Sort of like hang on his ball of air, airbending a little gyro wheel. That's definitely always got to have seemed like a brilliantly fun thing as a child. Now we'll do 2 more, but first yours. Good. I'm going to say pogo stick. God, really back to the hopping and jumping theme. I don't know why jumping is such a theme tonight. Good old pogo stick bouncing around. And yours, the penultimate, or second to last. Very exciting. I'll say for my last one, transport. I suppose dreaming is a really pretentious answer to give. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with dreaming. Dreaming as a vehicle for sleep and your mind's journeying to venture forth into undiscovered lands and past lives. And your final answer? Very good. You've done very well. I think you've been very brave for coming here, and I hope you're feeling calmer. We can always do this again if ever you need it. Please do not fear or shy away from coming here if you need a moment's rest or solace. I will provide when I can. And in the meantime, I hope that you are breathing steadily and that you may sleep, soundly. I wish you a good